first segment, we showed Alex, aka Katagi, aka Lex Shooter, as a rapper and as an important catalyst in joining the fight and rap club scenes. In this next segment, we're going to see Alex in his own mini underground fight club. Because of Alex's hyper-rough style, he's had to do his own thing far removed from the more genteel world of mainstream fight clubs. In Alex's club, people get hurt. This is Hide. He is Alex's normal sparring partner. Although much smaller than Alex, he is one of the few people brave enough to fight this hyper-rough style, and he has paid the price for doing so.
He'd often go home and almost drunk off the punches.
Damn.
He'd end up somewhere that wasn't home.
Even Alex often gets injured. He currently has broken his hand, and he broke his foot.
It doesn't matter if you get good shots, and if you hit a bone,
skull.
you know. Yeah, if you hit a skull, the fist tends to go first.
Alex and Hide sometimes use homemade punching mitts made out of magazines in order to toughen their hands and shins. Hide composes himself before battle.
Ooh, shit.
A day of battle is over, and the war stories have begun.
No padding here.
Yeah. My hand's actually been broken for about the last 8 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it hasn't healed yet.
Damn.
It's because I keep practicing every week, you know. I'm supposed to give it time to heal, but it's just, you know, I love it. I can't get away from it. I think this one's broken. I think this one just got done today. See, my hand's shaking from the intensity that the power I was putting in, you know.
Hide's eyes injured, and he's had his nose broken several times. His hands are also bruised.
Good thing, I guess. You're doing
But as he shows us, his most striking injuries may be self-inflicted.
Yeah. So you got a bunch of stomach cuts here. Cut. The corner is open.
Yeah. We'll have to wait until next Tuesday. This is the stuff that takes all the stress away.
Cut.
In the safety of a neighborhood Chinese restaurant, we eat pig ears as
Japan's
Alex
like
gives
the
us some
lowest.
unique insights to why he is the way he is.
Why don't you stay in Canada, become a professional, do a middle class thing?
I think I might be able to do that now, but I think when I was 21, there was no stimulation there. Because you can survive there without really doing much, you know, and live a comfortable life. The welfare system used to be pretty good there. And, you know, the country looks after you to some extent. But in Japan, it's just, it's like survival. And when I damaged my liver for 3 years, I couldn't work. No one helped me here.
How'd you damage your liver for 3 years?
It was a bad case of mono.
Damn.
Yeah, I think when you get it when you're a kid, it goes away in like a week, but when you get it as an adult, it can be pretty rough, and my doctor never realized it until it was too late. Just did too much damage to my liver, and then it took me 3 years to recover.
Woo.
So 3 years of doing nothing. Didn't work. Lost everything I had, lost all my money, lost my sanity. You know, I was pretty crazy for a while. I almost became homeless. And right before I got sick, I was supposed to enter a kickboxing tournament. And then I couldn't do that for 3 years, so it just made me that much hungrier too, you know. That might be one of the reasons why I'm doing this now too, actually. Because You know, I'm in maybe 20% of the shape I used to be in because of just how much damage was done to my body. But you know, I don't really want to use that as an excuse. So you know, I think that motivated me to keep doing it. And I think that's one of the reasons why I rap too, because I used to do it when I was younger, but I wasn't really that motivated. And then I got sick, wrote a lot of lyrics, and just had a lot of time to think. And I became more serious about that as well.
And your girlfriend was with you during this whole time?
The whole time, yeah, the whole time. And it was pretty rough, you know, because I was so crazy. I had no money, and, you know, my sanity was gone. So, you know, I did some pretty bad things to her, you know, but she stuck through the whole thing with me, and, you know, I'm very thankful to that. So, you know, I treat her real good now. Yeah, so actually I was on welfare for a bit too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Japanese government refused to give it to me for about a year and a half, and no matter how hard I tried, they said such a thing doesn't even exist. Of course, it was a lie. My girlfriend helped me figure it out, and I put them in a position so they had no choice but to give it to me, but in return they treated me like an animal, really, you know, because they don't want to give it to you. And they're like, you're young, you look healthy, you're just lazy. And I'm like, no. You know, I'll give you the proof. My doctor wrote it all down. Why are you treating me like this, you know? But yeah, they treated me really bad. They didn't tell me about a lot of the rights I had, and you know, it made me a little bitter towards this society in some ways. And I still have a bit of that inside of me right now. With the mono, I'm not sure how long the mono itself affected me, and then how long it took me to recover from just the amount of liver damage it did to me. And then finally, I don't know when I got better from the mono, and just was suffering from depression because of how long I was out of commission. You know, when you're out of commission for so long, you don't know when the physical illness stops and where the emotional illness starts.
Thank you for watching this episode of Fight Japan. I'm your host, Robert Klein. See you next time.